This one's for the loud mouths. Hiding in the dark, talking tough. But you know I ain't scared.
Let's go. Spawny, you need to learn, boy, listen up now. Keep my name out of your stolen valor mouth. You talk big, but you can't show the proof, so it don't mean nothing till you bring that truth. You flapping gums like a fish out of water, acting like a soldier, but you ain't no martyr. You talk your trash, but I'll be back around to clear my name. I stand my ground. I'm real. Can you say that? You hide behind the screen where the brave at. I show my face, yeah, proud and free. You stay hid, must be scared of what we see. Oh no, I got it, you behind the voice changer, scared of the light like a shadowy stranger. Truth always rises, just wait and see. So talk your talk, you ain't phasing me. What you hiding from? Is it your looks or the fact that your stories cook? You duck and dodge while I stand tall. You ain't got proof, then you got nothing at all. I'm built from pride, from blood and dirt. You built from lies and borrowed shirts. Your mask is slipping, your act is lame. You can't fake honor, you can't fake name. I'm real, can you say that? You hide behind the screen where the brave at. I show my face, yeah, proud and free. You stay hid, must be scared of what we see. Oh no, I got it, you behind a voice changer, scared of the light like a shadowy stranger. Truth always rises, just wait and see. So talk your talk, you ain't phasing me. You want war, but I bring facts. I walk the line, no need to act. Next time you speak, just show the proof, 'cause words are cheap without the truth. I'm real, can you say that? You hide behind the screen where the brave at. I show my face, yeah, proud and free. You stay hid, must be scared of what we see. Oh no, I got it, you behind a voice changer, scared of the light like a shadowy stranger. Truth always rises, just wait and see, 'cause I'm the one they know, not the wannabe.
Say it with your chest or don't say nothing. Spawny, you frontin', but we know you bluffing. This country soul, don't back away. I'm here to stay come Judgment Day.
Hey, everybody. How are you all doing today? Where's my overlay? There it is. There it is. Sorry, Ed. Apparently, I was playing this song, and apparently it goes through my microphone feed. So that's why there was no sound this morning. So I apologize for that. I will fix that for the future. I was all ready. I was all ready with all my stuff. But I didn't. I thought that just went through a different feed, but apparently it doesn't. So let's say good morning, Native Pride. Joan, good morning. AVA, good morning. Laura, Jeanette, good morning. Joan, good morning. Gave you the Veteran Nation address there. Our PO box. Troublemaker, good morning. There's TC. His coffee's getting cold. He was waiting for the show to start. Dude, so many people have spawny diss tracks going today. It's like, well, you start attacking people, they're gonna have some fun with you. And that was sent to me by a viewer, and the viewer, he asked me to put it up, and I said, sure, not a problem. I got a couple others. With those ones, they didn't come with a visual, but I will add a visual to them. So if you think that we're done, no, we're not. And we've just been having so much fun making memes and making videos. It's like we're taking all the hate and we're just turning it around into funny stuff. And we all know that that it's just gonna make you it's just gonna make the haters angry out there. And I've got a message for new sound on the soundboard. Got a message for you.
You talk like a fag, and your shit's all retarded.
So there you go. There you go. But enough about that. How are you all today? Um, I have been looking into some new things uh, that I actually might like. I don't just buy things willy nilly. I I really try to look into stuff, and I've got my little shelves back here, and I'm thinking of putting a light, one that's mounted up there, or one just on the shelf. And let me show you the ones I am looking at. Where they at here? Da, 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 da. There's one that says live nudes, which would be funny because it's right next to my bathroom. That would be funny. Um, so I do like this one. Let me pull it up. So I do like this one, and I think that would be fun for the show. And again, it would be on the shelf right up here or hanging up above it. Um, so yeah, I like that one. That one's a good one. Where's the others? I do like this one. I gotta switch it here. So I do like that one. That one's pretty fun. And these aren't that bad. This one's 39. The other one was oh, it was this one's 39. The other one was 36. I like the other one, I think, a little bit better. And let's try where's this one isn't too bad. Yeah, this one's not too bad. This one hangs. I think the other two hang as well. I know the one where the gun's pointed at you hangs, but yeah. So I don't know if these change color. I would imagine that they do. This isn't real LED. It's actually I want to veto that neon gun light for you. I don't know. I want to start a channel dedicated to Second Amendment. I mean, there's plenty of different gun types that we could go through. But yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards this one here the most. Where's that? This one here. Kind of leaning towards this one. I think that one's kind of funny. So, yep. And Rolos, if you do if you do start a channel, we'll promote you here. We will promote you. Yeah, you know he's got his minions in here. You know they're watching. I don't care. Thanks for the views. Thanks for the views. So what do you guys think? Which one do you think would look better up here? A good background visual. I know they do these with your logo. Those are very expensive to do that. Very expensive. Uh, and the Veteran Nation logo is kind of complicated. I've actually talked to my city council. So we get a lot of tourism, and I've been trying to get them to like consider some new things for tourism here. And one thing I've tried to talk them into is like we have kind of like this tourist district, and I'm trying to get them to pass new code laws that if you have a sign for your business, you're grandfathered in. But if you change your sign or if you do anything else, you have to do neon because we're out here in the desert, isn't it? I think it's cool to have that desert neon signs. The places out here that have them, I think they look great. They don't add to the light pollution because neon, while while neon you can see it from far away, it doesn't give a lot of ambient light. It's localized light. So I think that's why it looks so good because you still get that dark sky and it just contrasts so well. So I've had a discussion with a couple of my city council members out here that that's what I think they should do. Uh, I have time to get creative while recovering from my surgery. Yeah, hey, eh, do do what will give you, stuff to do, and also don't be afraid uh to try to monetize that. One giving you the bird would be good as a background. I haven't seen any, but I'm sure there's some. Miss Match Menace is here. Good morning, Gene. Good morning. First is Two Thugs. Second says it all. Um, yeah, believe it or not, I know this is Veteran Nation. I know I'm the skipper. Believe it or not, in my day to day life, I'm not very oorah veteran. Do everything. I'm really not. Um, I've got a jean jacket that has all my unit patches on it. That I like. That's probably the one thing I do that screams veteran when I'm out in town. Everything else, I'm kind of low key. um, Free gift to spawn. Ooh, ooh. Uh, yeah, like he's just it, everything that's happening. All the songs, all the memes, everything is all stuff that dude created. He literally has been going into other shows claiming that he's there for good purposes and then just trashing the people after the fact. It's like, eh, pissing off more YouTube shows is an interesting strategy. Let's see if it works. So yeah, here let's I'll share this screen again. But let's look and see. Maybe we can find more. No, I'll do that just so you guys can see. Let's look at other. Yeah, here's the live nudes ones. Should I put that right there next to my bathroom? That's pretty funny. Uh, I don't know what that means. Check engine. This would have been one for my ex-wife because yeah, I was like, your check engine light's on. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? Yeah. Let's celebrate. Read books and be kind. Do you ever notice how the people that wear the be kind shirts say the nastiest shit online? Because it's all what are we trying to say? It's all virtue signaling. You just want people to think you're a good person. My my son would like this one. And that's kind of like for the gaming stuff. Yeah, it is kind of like a blue and a purple. Hold my beer. Hold my beer. That's all. The live nudes goes up at that. Hey, join us tonight for Skipper's Sunday hot tub party. Did you see where the one woman was mad because I did the hot tub party last week and a guy came in and was saying some racist stuff, and I'm in my hot tub. I don't, and I'm going off my phone. I don't have my moderation tools. Okay. And, whether the mods are in there or not, I just go live. I don't care. And she was mad that I didn't boot him or do anything. I was like, what did you expect me to do? Spawn doesn't realize that with how much he cries and moans about you talking about him, he sure as hell is going to have a mental breakdown with people coming after him. He already has. He's already in a mental health crisis. Like when he posts things that are like super long and it's a huge book, that's a mental health crisis. Absolutely, you can, Greg, by any means. Yeah, he talks who everyone who talks against him he bans. Why would you buy a gang sign? Okay, Triple X Corona. I'm not a big Corona fan. I normally drink either Miller's Light or Coors Light. Why would you get a Sunoco sign? That one I don't get. Maybe if you have a if you're like Ray Bone Crusher and you get banished to your garage. That's a nice Coors Light. I like that one. I don't know where I'd put it though. Hmm. Ooh, my brother's got a bar and it's firefighter themed. This one wouldn't be bad for him. Excuse me. Coffee went down the wrong pipe. Finally, Texas Leg is done so. I have more time to watch that. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Keeps coming on very quick and I can't mute. Uh oh, I think he's yeah, I think he'll get a 6 hour live in. You drink root beer. um I couldn't see myself doing one of these that had like maybe I would do a nice one that said just veteran nation. You know, that I could do. I don't think anyone could do the logo. That would be way too expensive. Oh, the same guy from before. Oh, but I also have you guys seen there's a Substack about me. Have you guys seen this? Hold on, let me stop screen share just for a little bit. Yeah, so if you guys remember, a year ago, I did a couple videos on Anthony J. Clark, and I keep thinking his name is Andrew. That shows you how important the guy is to me. He's okay. So he's a former congressional staffer turned journalist. Okay. He has been published by Salon and I always forget the other name, but it's these very far lefty places. And he got mad at me last year and he was trying to get my Twitter shut down. And I knew where he was going with this, and I started pre blocking everyone that follows him. And he was so mad about that because I've been on X long enough. I can tell when someone's going to try to brigade and do stuff like that. So I was preemptively just blocking. Like while he was going off, I'm blocking all his people, right? And I'm just block. And they were all like, "I'm blocked" when he was retweeting, you know, and saying, "Hey, look at this piece of shit." They're all like, "I'm blocked. I can't see anything." And it's like, yeah, you are. They were able to get me taken down for about 6 hours, but I got right back up. I was like, I just did a quick appeal to Twitter, and they were like, yeah, they're reporting nonsense. So I got my account right back. Uh, and then he protected his, and he kept it protected for a year. And now he wrote a Substack. It came out last month. I don't care. Like it's in fact, let's go through it. I'll read it online. I have no problem with people posting hate about me. Like it does not bother me one iota. Uh, because at the end of the day, like nothing that they're talking about like has any teeth. So it'll take me a second here to find his little crybaby Substack because he's blocked. Oh no, he blocked me. Skipper Veteranation blocked me. Uh, he's just one of these whiny lefty libs who, now that Twitter is owned by Elon and they don't have the power to deplatform people, he is so mad about it. Uh, and he's got other people, and they always do the same thing. They always go into the they always we're going to investigate your we're going to investigate your charity. Okay, we'll go right ahead. Because they do, and like then they come up with all these wild claims. They're like, "That's you're you're grifting." Okay, I don't stuff for the like when you buy merch doesn't come to me. The nonprofit has its own accounts. It has its own accounts. Um, I don't touch it. I don't personally benefit. The closest I benefit is we paid for the website out of that money. The what's it? The thing the charity actually cost me money. I put more money into it than I could ever take out of it because it makes money, but not a lot of money. And that's why they're like, "Where's this? Where's this?" There's not a lot of money tied to it. That's why there's nothing there. Okay, here we go. Yeah. And these guys, they keep posting his Substack. Like it bothers me. It's like, "Oh, no, no, that's just defamation, and you're being a party to defamation." Oh, here's another thing. Uh, also confirmed here, I'll show you guys. This guy's Twitter. This is so funny. Also just confirmed that Veteran Nation Mike Arthur flat out lied on his LinkedIn profile where he claims that he is Komen, Northwest Ohio Race for the Cure steering committee member member Science and Technology March 2000 to present. No, actually I did that for 2 years. I was a volunteer there. Uh, I was a volunteer at the Komen Northwest Ohio Race for the Cure. My aunt died of breast cancer, and I did volunteer for 2 years while I was in college. Um, and that was my first time really coming and doing volunteer stuff. Um, and I'll tell you, the person who could verify that is Northwest Ohio media personality Chris Peterson. She was a local anchor woman. I got to know her. Um, she still does a lot of stuff with the Komen Northwest Ohio Race for the Cure. And if anyone were to go mention her, she'd be like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I know Mike Arthur. I've known him since he was a young man. I was 20 when I first met her." I'm looking for his Substack. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place because someone posted it into the fake group. Again, don't care. Uh, but like when people post defamation and they think that's going to bother me, it doesn't bother me. Like you can post untruths all day long. Now you notice how Spawn gets really mad when I talk about him being from Southampton. He gets so mad. And it's like, yeah, you know why he gets mad? Because it's true. It's true. That's why he gets mad. But yeah, they posted this about me, like thinking it was going to bother me. And it's like, oh yeah, yeah, I've already got videos on that dipshit. Oh, come on. Does anyone know where, if you got the Substack, send it to me. That's what I'm looking for. I know it's been sent to me by a couple different people, but yeah, and Anthony Clark is so mad. And here's the other thing about him. He is, he's also a former military spouse. His military wife divorced him, which is also why he's kind of upset and angry. Come on. And what's funny is, oh, see, yeah, Anthony Clark has a new post about me. Here you go. Look, I posted this one last night. Like, imagine how mad you are. Look how mad I made this dude. Here's the dumb, weak, cowardly domestic violence scammer, Mike Arthur, head of the illegal fake charity Veteran Nation. Tonight he's using auspices and branding of the nonprofit to be both a racist piece of shit and violence inducing traitor to the United States. Look how mad this dude is. Like, yeah, he's not a like he's close to a dependopotamus. He's a dependabro. Depend bro. Hashtag depend bro. Um, what IRS says Veteran Nation has filed no 990s. I can tell you that is factually incorrect. I have. However, I'm not going to give up all of my cards, but I'm good with the IRS, even though they're not yet public. That's what I'll say. And trust me, if, yep, me and the IRS are good. That's me right there. Scammer Mike Arthur's fake charity is not good with the IRS. As of 5/15, its nonprofit status was automatically revoked. There's a lag between failure to file for 3 years in a row and IRS updating the website. No, they have to notify me if they're taking away the 501c3 status. They would have to notify me of that. I have not been notified of it. And there's a reason why they're not sending that notification, because I have filed things. They're just not public. And you want to know what? If let's say I screwed everything up in the nonprofit. Let's say I screwed it all up. You know what's going to happen to me? Yeah, we're going to take away your nonprofit status. And then I just have to refile to get the nonprofit status back. Here's his Substack. Here we go. That's all that would happen. What many claimed about Veteran Nation charity now evident. A public charity in California, formerly ostensibly to provide veteran military transition assistance, for which there is no public evidence it is doing so. No public evidence? No public evidence. So we haven't done public fundraisers? No public. Like, I literally have the show. This is public evidence right here. There we go. And which has failed for 3 years to abide by federal and state laws, sells political merchandise, supports right-wing candidates and policies. I don't know how I support right-wing candidates. If I post pro-Trump stuff on, that's not really support of a candidate. What I can't do, I cannot take foundation money and give it to a political campaign or organization. I can't do that. It's considered, even when it's not donated money, it's considered foundation money, and I can't do stuff with that. I can do whatever I want. Mike Arthur can donate his own money. And like I said, the charity costs me money. So guess what? If I donate myself, and what a lot of these liberals hate is this all goes back to the Citizens United decision, where they said corporations on people are people. Guess what Veteran Nation is? It's an LLC here in California. It is people. And people still have their First Amendment rights. Now, I can't take your money and give it to a political organization, but I can take my money. And I can also still talk about political issues. I still have a First Amendment right. I can't be dedicated to a candidate or a cause. I can talk about them all in generalities, which I do. So yeah, this is true. We incorporated in 2022. We did not operate. We did not operate until 2023 because we were waiting for our nonprofit status. So he says that I should have. We'll get into it. A few vague responses. The count is lied about the organization, been combative, defensive, insulting. Well, you've already said you're investigating me, so go fuck yourself. Go do your investigation. I have no duty to help with your investigation. You came at me wrong. And anybody who does that, I don't have to answer your questions. You go find the answers. I will be doing a response to this guy. I will be creating a Substack and doing a response because I'll meet him where he is. Remember, this is the guy that tried to get the Twitter taken down, and he's mad that I don't answer his questions. Skipper does get paid by the foundation for his channel. No, I don't. So the channels, okay, the channel I do not own myself. There's a co-owner on the channel. So when we do the ad revenue, that goes into a different account. It does not go into the charity account, and that's because it existed before the charity. And with that, that's where I buy things like computers and microphones and new cameras. See, you compartmentalize all this stuff. So that way, when the IRS does come calling, nope, this stays in this lane, this stays in this lane, this stays in this lane. It's all organized. In addition, since founding, Veteran Nation has not filed required federal state returns nor registered as a state charity. As it has at least 100 times on social media clearly valid broad line prohibitions. Well, no. They keep posting the law. The law is still the law, but case law has preempted it. So that verbiage will still be on the books, but the Citizens United decision is the law of the land. Strongly supporting Donald Trump and relentlessly attacking trans people. That I'm 100% guilty of that. Trans women are retarded fags. And others its leader appears to view as enemies. I never said anyone was an enemy. I just make fun of them, as I just did. And now, unless it very recently complied with the legal requirement it has ignored for the prior 2 years, Veteran Nation appears to have lost its tax-exempt status. That is 100% false. 100% false. It is unclear whether the organization has ever legitimately helped any veterans, but what does seem clear, according to the public record, is that its main activities have been working directly weighing in on political issues, policies, pending legislation. No, none of the money is none of the money for the foundation goes to anything political. I have an X account. I have a Facebook account. I will comment on social and political issues. I'm perfectly allowed to do that. As long as I don't give foundation money to any campaign, I'm fine, dude. I know you hate it. So Depend Bro is really mad. Have been waiting directly supporting or opposing specific candidates for office, participating in a right-wing nationalist network, selling political merchandise, not substantially related to the organization's exempt purpose. There's nothing against the rules for that. I can sell whatever the hell I want. Like, we can sell stuff. We can sell whatever we want through there's no limitations on that. This is just him going through my LinkedIn. Oh, did you find my LinkedIn, dude? Good luck. Public charities could lose their status in a number of ways, including prohibited activities that Arthur and the organization have conducted, as well as by having more than a third of its support come from unrelated business activities. We pull in the money through selling merchandise and we give it out to veterans. Like, that's 100% what we do. So a third of its support come from unrelated business activities. No, you want to know where 2/3 of the support for the charity come from? My personal account. It's at least 2/3, probably more. Spawn Trooper is the male least elite. Well, that's true. So yeah. I primarily fund the nonprofit. We sell our merchandise. You can see right below. VeteranNationFoundation.com. You can go there. You can buy merchandise. I prefer that than I get people who want to donate stuff. And if you go to VeteranNationFoundation.com, you can also donate there. I thought about doing other things, PayPal's, Cash App, Venmo, all those, and I just decided, you know what? I'm not going to get into that. When you get into that type of stuff, you're dealing with other types of accounting. So I just keep it real simple. If anyone wants to go to VeteranNationFoundation.com and give a donation, go right ahead and donate. I don't see the money personally. On May 24th, 2023, the Internal Revenue Service notified Arthur, the president of the organization, that it had determined veteran was exempt from federal. Yeah, that's true. So here he's playing a game. It says appears to have. No, nothing. And we have not appeared to have lost anything. This dude is just so butthurt. The letter also categorizes to annual file the 990, 990 EZ, or 990N. Oh, we've done that, dude. Just because they're not being made public, there are reasons why they're not being made public. And I don't have to talk about those reasons with you. Sorry. If you have questions, go to the IRS. But see, the IRS isn't giving him any answers. That's why he did this. Okay, here he's just going through. According to Veteran Nation Organizing California is a nonprofit benefit corporation. However, under Arthur was required to register with the Attorney General Register of Charities within 30 days of receiving charitable assets or soliciting donations. Search the charity. Dude, I'm good with California too. Sorry to tell you. There are things that I have to do in California, and I do them. In fact, I have to file what's known as a statement of information. This is where this guy sucks as a journalist. I have to file every year a statement of information with California. I have to list who the board members are. I have to, verify our bylaws and that we're operating. I've done that. Cost me 20. Well, okay, there you go. Other things that I've spent foundation money on. It cost me $27 to file that statement of information, and I have filed it. Now, here's what I love. He goes into the website, right? This dude's just this Depend Bro is just crying because he can't find information. He's a journalist who can't find information. It's not that he pretty much. Here's what I'll tell you. He's just doing lazy searches. He hasn't filed any public records requests. He hasn't done any FOIA requests. If he did, he'd probably get answers from the IRS and from state of California. He's just a lazy journalist, and he's just very mad. So he's got a friend. Her name is Catherine Tucson, and he's all mad at me because she started saying some really nasty stuff to me off a very mundane post. This is how all this started, and she's an uber feminist up in Washington, right? She's also a paralegal and does says defamation and shit like that. So you think she'd be smarter, but she isn't. And she just came at me really hard over a post. And I went through her timeline and I saw that she was mad that she went through a divorce and her kids wanted to be with their dad. And she was publicly, she had said something about it. I can't remember, but I told her, I said, you're such an unhappy person. Your kids don't want to be around you. And oh my God, it pissed her off. She brought him in, and that's why they're all mad. That's why they're butthurt. When you're so butthurt, you need a tampon to stop the bleeding, right? You can't even research properly. From the extremely small amount of information Arthur has chosen to share, I'm online. He could literally come into the chat here and ask me questions. He could. He's not doing it because he's lazy. These would amount to token gestures at best. I don't have to give him information. Everything that I have to do publicly is at the IRS or at the state of California. Go find it. I don't have to do shit for you. I had someone who was like, I'm going to report you to the IRS. Okay, good. I gave him the address. Here you go. Report away. Good luck. Because here's the other thing. If you report me to the IRS, guess what? I can now FOIA all your information. Because you can't do really anonymous reports. They're not going to take it serious. I've reported people to the IRS. You can FOIA. Hey, I'd like to see all the reports of who reported on this charity or this business. You can do that. He hasn't done it because he's either stupid or lazy or both. The only program, if one may call it, is the merchandise Veteran Nation sells on its website, which often explicitly political, such as those that celebrate Trump's victory or disparage undocumented immigrants. Yeah, it says vets before illegals. A veterans charity says vets before illegals. That's a big political thing. And yeah, when Trump was shot, I took the silhouette of Trump holding up his fist and I sold that shirt. And it's still up there. You can buy it. That's not constituting political speech. The veterans website FAQ is 550 words. Oh no, it's only 550 words. None of which mention the organization's purported charitable goals, nor any programs or receipts of funds it collects. It doesn't have to. Okay? I have the bylaws. They're filed with the state of California. They're filed with the IRS. That's where I have to mention that stuff. If you want it, go ask them for it. It's public record, you moron. The page does state 2 separate times that donations and tips are non-refundable. Yeah. Like if you buy a merchandise from our site and you're like, hey, I'm going to give you guys an extra $5, you can't later come back and be like, oh, I want my $5 back. No, I'm not doing that. Like, oh, he's definitely a Sleepy Joe reporter. Military is going to be used for law enforcement, capacity violating posse comitatus, and no one wants to talk about y'all are boring. No, he's so the video he posted is where I did a prayer to Jesus. I said for LA to be safe, and I'm praying for rooftop Koreans, and that's what he's mad about. That's racist. Who's it racist against? Who's it racist? Because it sounds like to me you're racist against Koreans. Link to the song isn't working on Chat Sonic. Send it to your Twitter. Hold on here. Let me get in there. I've got my Twitter up. I don't see anything in DMs. I could go all the way. Is it in my notifications? Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on. I've got it. Here is the link to the song. There we go. Thank you, Greg. Now let's get back. Where is? Oh yeah. So why would donations be refundable? Show me a charity that refunds your donations, especially a small charity. Like, and I have to put that in there. So because yeah, people like if someone donates to me and I give the money to a veteran, and they're like, no, I want my money back. What am I gonna do? Go back to the veteran and get that? Like, stop. Like, yeah. Now, if something happens with your merchandise, that is refundable. I go through the fourth wall, and I've had people even like go and talk about well, they're based in Toronto. No, the place where and they've also emailed this there's an email out there that's on the merchandise website that says Veteran Nation, that goes to the web hosting service. I am not based in Toronto. I pay a web hosting place in Toronto. And if you have, it says, if there's any problems with this website, email, and it's like Veteran Nation at GoDaddy or something. I don't know what it is, but it's something like that. Right. And they keep emailing these people, which is about, hey, if the website's not working, email here. They keep asking them about the charity. And they're like, you have to respond to me in 30 days. I don't have to do shit. Like, you're not even emailing me, dude. So that's, I'm not going through all this. This is just and some of the things he says in here. So he has edited this, and I've already got a printout. He has edited it because I started saying that this was defamation. And so he went through and he edited his claims, and it's like where now it says appears to be, and it's like, dude, I've got the original, so I can already prove malice if it gets to it. Keep on doing you. You do you, boo. I don't care. You're not gonna bother me. But yeah, it just another crybaby whiner. And here's what's funny. Spawn's gonna jump on this. Hey, Spawn. You've used it. YouTube says you cannot use the platform to fundraise, and we already have the videos. You've done that. Where is your charity? Where's your charity? Were you raising money for other veterans? Where's your charity for that? I did mine legally. Yep. Even if it were proven that like I got scammed, I still did everything legally. Did you? Where's the taxes? Where's the tax money for all the donations to Eric? Oh, did no one pay taxes? That means you were helping embezzlement. That's what that is, tax evasion and embezzlement. Oh no. Probably should shut the fuck up about my fundraisers. Well, I'm trying to be peaceful. When I deliver bad news, I try to be peaceful. That Spawn, you and Eric were accomplices to tax evasion and embezzlement. Unless if you can provide proof of your nonprofit. I can provide proof of my nonprofit. As we just saw, Anthony J. Clark found proof of my nonprofit. He's upset, but he found proof of my nonprofit. I'm a drama magnet. Well, that's true. That is true. And a lot of it's because I just don't shut up and I don't take it from people. I just tell them to go fuck off. Yep. Hexeth put Marines on high alert from Pendleton to deploy to LA. Yeah. A lot of that's because the California governor and the LA mayor, they want the city to burn. They want the city to burn. And why? Because they want illegals here. uh, I don't think the Supreme Court's going to agree with you, TC. Yeah, to put down violence, I don't think the Supreme Court's gonna. I don't think they're gonna agree, and they haven't been sent yet. Now, the National Guard, the National Guard does not violate that at all. Yeah, yeah, and Trump did take over the California National Guard. Nothing Newsom can do. Trump now has command authority, and they will restore order without a doubt. I don't know what this link is that you're sending me, Robert. Military cannot be used in a law enforcement capacity. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, I see it, Robert. Yeah. That one's hunting, though. That one's hunting. So I don't. I did see that one. But yeah. I don't think it's so much as law enforcement as it is preventing destruction of private and public property. It does if he orders under Title 10. It depends on how he. I don't know how he ordered it up, but yeah, it would depend on how he ordered it up. But I think they have smart lawyers and stuff. I don't think they're gonna order it up incorrectly. I had toast with apple butter this morning, and it was very good. I want to get back to these neon signs. Massage therapy. Maybe I should put that up in my room. Actually, here's the one I would like of all the alcohol ones, the Fireball. So my older brother has like they sold their house and they just decided they were going to RV it for a while before they buy another house. When he does, I'm getting him the bang sign. Me and my brother both, we love The Sopranos. I can watch The Sopranos any day of the week. It was such a good show. All the people that are like, you need to watch Breaking Bad. I've watched a couple seasons of Breaking Bad. It's a poor man's Sopranos. Like if it were not on AMC and was on like Showtime and they could have shown nudity and really gotten, like really raw with it, it probably would have stood up, but no, it's just a weak version. Hey Harry, good morning. I do like this one. It's the MTV and it's WTF. That's pretty funny. Uh Dad's Garage. Actually, oh, it's too bad that this is a cat. The alien and the cat. If that were a German Shepherd, that would be Megan. I eat the apple butter and grape jelly while waiting for my food at restaurants. I love apple butter. I love apple butter. It's so good. I used to go to the Apple Butter Festival in Waterville, Ohio. Really great town. That place gets so packed though nowadays. Where the magic happens. Should I get that? That is so gay. Coexist. So stupid. Uh, this place isn't big enough. One thing that I've always wanted to get here is uh the a pinball machine. I would love to have a pinball machine. Stay trashy with a trash panda. That's funny. Good morning, Big Dirt. Gay bar open. We could send this to Spawn. Does Spawn have an address where people can send stuff? Or should I just address it to Southampton where he lives? He hates that. Hold my beer. No bad days. That one's not too bad. It says do it, don't quit. Okay. Tattoos. I am not a big tattoo guy. That's probably the biggest, like I would say one of the biggest turnoffs I find trying to date is so many women have just retarded tattoos. I'm doing good, Johnny D. Good to see you this morning. Oh, I see. We started off kind of slow, but we got a pretty good size audience in here now. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys all being here. Never stop laughing. That's so. Oh my god. That is not me at all. Dream big, little cowboy. What the hell gay shit is this? Welcome to the jungle in script, really? That would make sense if it were in Comic Sans. So stupid. The Moose Bar and Restaurant. That's actually not too bad. If I lived up in TC's area, I'd have that. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Who waits until 5 to drink? Quitters, that's who. Pussies. Uh, hot pizza. Whiskey chill. Karma. Send that to Spawny. Like some of these, for me, are just so cringe. Crown Royal, that was not bad. Great. It's Miller time. I remember that. I wish they would bring back the old style Miller commercials. Remember when they did they used to do them with Dick Butkus and Bob Euchre? Those were hilarious back in the day. Commercials just are not funny anymore. Did you notice that Lips is looking for a lawyer in the UK? Who's she going after in the UK? Because here's the thing: the UK has different laws. They really do have different laws. Um, I'm not an expert on them, so that's why I'm not going to comment. Unlike you get stupid people who comment on U.S. laws and they know absolutely dick about U.S. laws. Like, I'm smart enough not to comment. Bob's Big Boy, that's a cool sign. I don't know where I would put that. I don't want to do a Bob's Big Boy theme thing. Good morning, Georgie. Dwayne, good morning. Don't know if I had greeted you yet. Paul, good morning. I do like that Coors Light. I just don't know where I'd put it. Juice bar. A rooster. Please don't do coke in the bathroom. Tacos. Tacos are okay. Everybody's like all into tacos now. It's like tacos are fine. They're not my thing. Like that, I'm not gonna like. It's one thing to go somewhere and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm in the mood for tacos." I'm not like people are like, "Oh, it's tacos, tacos, tacos." I would love. Is there a Vegas neon sign? I would love that. Just chill. Paint your dreams. Okay. Cool kids read books. If you're buying this for your kid's a dork. Oh no, I'm gonna get hate. Someone's gonna do a Substack about me and say that I'm a scammer. This one's not bad if you're a Harry Potter fan. If your kid's a Harry Potter, that one isn't cool or isn't bad. Cocktail time. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Japanese samurai. Oh, I that one's not bad. I just don't see myself doing the on-air thing. You know what I mean? Psychic tarot. Someone get it from Moosey Lady. On call. Like a lot of these are just way too generic. What the hell is this one? That's enough to dang? Ugh. That's so gross. A walking finger? Not my thing, but not bad. I like the game on. Again, my kid would be into that. Dumpster fire. There, anyone want to get that for the show? We'll put that up, the dumpster fire. I still like the gun. This one here, the gun pointing. I put it in my cart because I liked it so much. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it yet. I'm gonna move it from the cart to my list. I need a Captain Cobalt. Rainier beer. A monkey with a cocktail. I did get one of these for my brother's bar. Yeah, yeah, Robert, I know what you're talking about. I just don't see. I can't like for me. I don't see myself getting any of that stuff. Capybara with a cocktail. That one's not bad. That's funny. Now, if I were a DJ, that one would be good with the naked lady DJ. Pabst, a fox, baseball. Yeah, see, none of these jump out to me. Maybe I would get a sign like this one here, where it's the Veteran Nation logo with just the light on the outside. But trying to do the Veteran Nation logo in all lights would be really hard to do. It's just it's a very involved logo. I do know that. I wanted a more simpler logo when we started this, but that one was it was just so good. I just liked it so much, and I still like it. And did you guys notice if you're on YouTube, I changed the logo. I Muppetized our logo. I had to go into Photoshop. I was trying AI, and they gave me some decent ones, but just not exactly what I liked. But I like the one that I was able to Photoshop. Cowboy cat, LED lightning. Your only limit is you. Okay. Yeah, none of these things are me. Oh, that's a seashell. Okay. I was thinking this was the Patriots logo with something over here. That's what it kind of looked like to me. Unicorn, snail. Oh, we should get something like this for Slug. I wonder if they make a Slug neon light. That would be cool. Godzilla. Uh, oh, here's an Axolotl Uwu. Uh-huh. A fire. Okay. Okay, that's of those. I still like those gun ones. Either I like the AR-15 or the AR-15 one. I really like this one up here of the guy pointing the gun, the looking down the barrel. I like that one. I also like the soldier one, but I don't know if I'm going to buy it. So, yeah, that's type of stuff I was looking. I'm looking to do something like that. Again, it'll go like right here. So, yeah, just stuff that I'm thinking of for the show. Slug funny. He just has a weird sense of humor. Once you get, yeah, oh yeah, yeah. And Slug's a good dude. I know a lot of people that come in here. They're like, I don't like Slug. Oh, yeah, okay. Slug has an open invite though. Me and Slug are good. We started off wrong. Um, and you want to talk about research? Um, Spawn did a lot of research on Slug, and he really badly wanted to attack Slug, and I was like, no, don't. Just like with Slug, when Slug was attacking me for well over a month, I was willing to let it go. Um, and I told him, when he would give me stuff, I was like, well, thank you. I'm probably not going to use it. I'm just going to sit on it. I sit on a lot of stuff. Yeah, you guys may have seen. I posted in the fake group. I posted some screenshots of some DMs, and I know people feel attacked, but that was actually more of a warning. A warning because I have more. Okay. You want to keep playing around with me? Okay. Well, I can, as I've said before, I got more games than Milton Bradley. I'll play these games with you. I will play games, but I don't think you're going to like them. And you're already seeing the meltdown. People are not having a good time.
There are no chicks with dicks, Johnny. Only guys with tits.
Yeah. Andrew or Anthony Jacob. Oh, he's making fun of trans people. Oh. Oh no, not the trans people.
Princess looks more like a prince to me.
No, we're not homosexual, but we are willing to learn.
Skipper and fun with the soundboard. Georgie just puts a salt circle around Slug to keep him in line. Oh, I got all these weird California people. Did you put salt around your property to keep out the bad spirits? Okay. Don't ever send Skipper a dream catcher. That will go straight to the trash. Like, Shit like that, no. No. I am not interested in any of that stuff. Keep your voodoo witchcraft away from me. Oh my god, some of the stuff people post, it is funny. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to grab that one. In fact, here, let me save it. Okay, there we go. I have to save some of these memes. Uh, should we do a meme contest? Okay, who can create the I'll do this. If I will send you a Veteran Nation coffee mug, okay? If you create the best meme about Spawny. Come up with a meme for Spawn. And it can be whatever you like. It can be a song. It can be it can be a meme, like, picture. It's sky's the limit. So there we go. New contest. If you can come up with a meme about Spawn, uh, I'll send them to me. We've already got the one. It's on the website. I've got another one that I got to put up on the website. You know what? Maybe I'll do that as soon as I get off. But yeah, I will send you a Veteran Nation coffee mug, the big one. I will send the big one to the winner of the contest, and we will we will we'll send in all the stuff. I'll post them into the Facebook group. I'll post them probably on all the social media, and I'll do a poll. You know what? I can also do a poll on the YouTube. It, so let's do it in the Facebook group and the YouTube. So as you guys send me more memes, more songs, all that stuff, I'll post them all, and then I'll do a poll on both, and we will rate which one is the best. And whoever wins that poll will get a coffee mug, a Veteran Nation coffee mug. How does that sound, guys? Sound pretty good? Um, I yeah. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do a post for this. So there we go. Whoever comes up with the best meme, who's gonna submit one? You guys like this idea? Let me know in the chat if you like this idea. Um, I don't drink coffee. Well, it's still a mug. You can use the mug. It's the big one. So like I gave Tommy Karate, I'm getting him the big one for all the, because he helped me out so much. Uh, and he's like, I use those for soup. So there you go. You can use it, or you could just put it up on a shelf as a decorative piece. Or if you'd much rather have stickers, I'll send you stickers. So the idea is you have to create something about Spawn, whether it's a meme or a song or a T-shirt, something. Okay, you come up with something about Spawn, and what I'm going to do is I'll collect them all and I'll show them on the show and I'll post them into the social media, and then I'll do it on Facebook and YouTube, and people will actually, you know what? I'm just going to do it in Facebook. I'll just do it in the Facebook group. So you have to join the Veteran Nation Facebook group because I don't want people voting in both. I don't want it to get unfair like that because that can get out of control. So you'll have to go into the Facebook group, Veteran Nation Facebook group, and vote on which one is the best. And I'll do a mug. I'll probably even do the generic Veteran Nation T-shirt if you want that. With T-shirts, it's a little bit harder because then I got to get sizes, stuff like that, sizes, and some people are like, I don't want that color. I don't look good in black. I want green. I guess I'll do the very basic Veteran Nation T-shirt, but yeah, we have to Yeah, I'll do that, or I'll do stickers or a hat. Well, maybe yeah, I'll do a hat. So pretty much one of those little things of merchandise. Whoever wins, I'll work with you on whatever you want. But yeah, so we'll do a contest. I do want to show this. This is another one of those neon signs. This one's not bad. It just looks like the gun from Fortnite. That's the only thing. But I think it's because the coloring, because it has similar coloring to the gun from Fortnite. We have very creative people. Yep, yep. We do. Eh, this will be fun. So I'll do it by this time next week. So you have a week to submit everything. So on Sunday next week is when I will show what you guys came up with. And that'll be fun. That'll be very fun. Yeah, yep. Anyone want to get me the dumpster fire? Or is that cake? Oh, that's a cake. I thought that was the dumpster fire one. The dumpster fire one is funny. Like that one I would put up. But I like these gun ones better. This doesn't look too bad, but we don't wear the beret in the Marines. Someone showed the Punisher one, and I was talking about this last night. I've got my jean jacket that I wear, and that's like the most veteran thing I do. It's got all my unit patches, and one patch I've got on there is the Punisher patch. Hey, good morning, Ed. And I was stopped by another veteran. He was like, "Were you infantry?" I was like, "No, I'm not. No, I wasn't." And he's like, "But you have the Punisher patch on your thing." I'm like, "And?" And he's like, "Well, that's supposed to be for infantry." I'm like, "It's supposed to be for the fucking Punisher." Like, I've been reading the Punisher since I was a kid. Like, just because the infantry started posting the logo places doesn't mean that it's their logo. It's the Punisher's logo. And I was gonna do a Marvel like a Marvel patch, and that was just the cheapest one because there's so many out there. Like that jacket, have like a whole bunch of stuff that like are things important to me. No worries. Hey Georgie, I'm doing a contest. Whoever can come up with the best meme or song, or if they have to create something about Spawn, and they have until Sunday of next week, and I will show them all in the show, and I'm going to post them all into the Veteran Nation Facebook group, and then we're going to give another week of voting, and people can vote, and whoever wins is going to get a piece of Veteran Nation merchandise. Oh, it's a rubber duck. You can get that for someone who has a Jeep. Here's what I'd get, Georgie: dream big and never give up. Oh, here's one for Spawn. It's a clown. So yeah. So the song for today, that's the first entry. That is the first entry to the. See, I'm going to use Spawn for content and I'm going to make money off him. You want to bring me hate? Okay. Bring me all the hate cuz I'm going to have fun with this. I'm just looking to see if there's any. I guess this isn't um a bad one. I actually might order this one for my kid cuz he likes gaming. There was a tank one. He's really into tanks right now too. Not just diss tracks. You can do a diss track. You can also do a meme. And here's the other thing. You can enter multiple times. Okay? That's another thing. You can enter multiple times. Uh so if you want to do multiple memes, multiple diss tracks, by all means. And I will show them all on the show. I'll post them to the to the thing. So yeah, that'll all work. Ooh, this one's not bad. That one's not bad. That's only 26 bucks. But is it framed? There it looks framed. I don't know if it is. No, it's not. So that would look good on the shelf behind me. What do you guys think? That one's 26 bucks. Um does this change color? It'd be cool if it did. I kind of like this one more now. I was never a bomber pilot, but yeah, this one I kind of like. That's the kneeling position for Marines. That one's pretty good. Oh, I'm not letting the hate eat me. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with this. I'm gonna turn this into a fun thing. We're turning it into a contest. Someone's gonna benefit. Someone's gonna get a prize, and someone, not me, is gonna get very upset.
Emotional damage.
Did doing 10, 14 hours worth of live streaming about me, did it work out?
It makes me upset. It makes me have anxiety.
Yeah, I like this one. I like this one. I might buy this one. I gotta think about it. I'm gonna add it to my cart. Yeah, I gotta replace my microwave. So I'm getting all these things from microwaves. The one over my range, when they installed it, they jacked up the door so it doesn't read as being closed, so I can't use it. I can use the light, I can use the exhaust fan, I can use the timer and the clock. I just can't use it as a microwave. So, and they they put it in over 2 years before I bought the house. So when I realized it was broken, and I couldn't use it. I tried getting the warranty, but the warranty had already expired. So I just got to replace it. So I've been looking at uh, microwaves. It's just part of that. Every little thing I do is to improve the house. All right, guys. So I've been going almost an hour and a half. I'm gonna get out of here, uh, and I'm almost done with my Courvoisier. Remember the ladies' man? I'm almost done. I'm on my last cup of coffee. I'm gonna get every drop out of this thing. Yeah, he's going after multiple people. Yeah, he went after four, and now he's playing the victim for them defending them. Yep. That's what he does. Like when you're a hammer and you look at everything, all you see is nails, and that's him. Oh my god, that would be horrible children's book. You want the kids to have nightmares? Ooh, yeah. Here, hold on. Here, I'm gonna show this one before I leave. If I could do the Veteran Nation logo like this, that would work really well. That would work well. I don't know if I could, because all this is that's just like a digital like thing, so it lights up, and then with the neon light around the end, that would look good with the Veteran Nation logo. Have a good one, Robert. As always, everyone, make sure you donate to Robert. We are taking gift cards so we can get him the e-bike. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you all so much for being here. Uh, I'm I'll show the intro with the songs on the way out. Hopefully, I can figure that out. I think I have it now. So I'm gonna get going. But as always, thank you for being worth serving. Sorry, I'm looking for my intro. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where did it go? I can't. All my stuff is gone. Okay.
And a smile can hide all the pain that you're down when you're riding the train that's taking the long way. And I'll dream of the things I'll do with a subway token and $1 tucked inside my shoe. And friends, there'll be a load of compromising on the road to your horizon. But I'm gonna be where the light is shining on me. Let's hear you sing it. Like a all right. Riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo. One more time, back there. Like a cowboy. All right. If we carved and letters from people I don't even know, and offers coming over the phone. Come on, boy, one more. Like a rhinestone cowboy and cowboy. Thank you. Thank you, Les Brown.